11 is alive. Not just alive, but hiding. The screen goes black. There is no music, no credits, only deep silence. Then a slow, shaky breath breaks the darkness, and a quiet voice whispers, "It's not over." Everyone believed Stranger Things had ended forever. Fans cried, said goodbye, and accepted the finale as the final chapter. But now Netflix has officially confirmed that a new season is coming in 2026, and everything we thought we understood may be completely wrong. After the final battle, people believed 11 lost all her power and disappeared for good. They thought her story ended with sacrifice, but what if that ending was only a trick? What if the battle was never truly finished? 11 was not taken by monsters. She was not taken by Vecna. She was taken by people who had been watching her the entire time. She wakes up in a new place, a cold and brightly lit room far away from Hawkins. The walls are clean and white, almost blinding. On one wall is a drawing of the Upside Down, but this time it looks bigger, darker, and more alive than ever before. Back in Hawkins, life appears normal again. Kids return to school, people smile in public, the town pretends everything is fine. But strange things begin to happen quietly. Clocks stop working without warning, lights flicker in the middle of the night, dogs bark at empty corners and refuse to move. Deep underground, something shifts and breathes. Vecna may be gone, but the Upside Down is still alive. It is still learning. And now, more than ever, it wants 11. The screen fades in one last time. A hand slowly rises into view. Blood drips from a nose. Eyes begin to glow. 11 looks straight ahead, frightened but strong, and whispers, "They found me." The screen cuts to black. Stranger Things Season 6 is coming in 2026, and this story is far from finished. 11 is alive, but the world does not know it. After the final battle, everyone believed she was gone forever. Hawkins became quiet again. The sky returned to normal. The Upside Down seemed sealed and forgotten. People said the nightmare was finally over. Mike, Dustin, Lucas, and Will tried to live normal lives, but something always felt wrong. Every time the air felt too cold or the lights flickered for just 1 second, they felt it deep inside their hearts. 11 was not dead. She was hidden. Far away from Hawkins, 11 slowly opened her eyes. The room was white, brighter than anything she remembered. The air felt icy, and her head throbbed as if she had been asleep for a very long time. She tried to move, but her body felt weak and heavy. Machines beeped softly beside her bed. She couldn't remember how she got there. The last thing she remembered was using her power, screaming, and then darkness. Now she was here, alone again, just like before. A door opened quietly. Footsteps echoed across the floor. 11 turned her head, fear filling her chest. A man in a dark suit walked in, holding a tablet. He didn't smile, he didn't look angry, he looked calm, and that calm scared her even more. He spoke her name softly, as if he had known her all her life. "You're safe now," he said. But 11 knew that word very well. Safe did not always mean free. Back in Hawkins, strange things were starting again. Dustin noticed his compass spinning in circles for no reason. Lucas heard a low sound late at night, like the ground itself was humming. Will felt cold even when the sun was shining. He knew that feeling. He had felt it before. The Upside Down was not gone. It was quiet, hiding, waiting for the right moment to return. Mike stood in his room late at night, staring out the window. 11's old jacket was still folded on the chair. He talked to her sometimes when no one was around. He told her about school, about how everyone was trying to move on. But deep inside, he felt it. 11 was still out there. He could feel her, like a small light that refused to fade. In the lab where 11 was being kept, scientists watched her closely. They spoke about her power like it was a weapon, not a gift. Screens showed images of cracks, shadows, and red lightning spreading across the ground. 11 recognized it immediately. The Upside Down was changing. It was growing stronger and smarter, and somehow it was more connected to her than ever before. That night, 11 closed her eyes and focused. Her nose began to bleed. The lights flickered violently. Somewhere far away, Will suddenly grabbed his neck and gasped for air. He felt it again, that cold, crawling fear. In the darkness, 11 whispered a single word, "Mike." Hawkins looked peaceful on the outside, but inside it was breaking once more. The cracks were invisible, but they were spreading. The kids felt it before anyone else noticed. Teachers blamed stress. Parents blamed imagination. But imagination does not stop clocks or make shadows move on their own. Dustin was the first to truly see it. One night, he spotted something standing at the edge of the woods. It did not move, it did not breathe, it simply watched. When he blinked, it vanished. The next day, he told the others. Lucas believed him immediately. Will went silent. Mike felt his stomach sink. They all knew what it meant. At the same time, 11 learned the truth. The people holding her were not protecting the world, they were trying to control it. They believed 11 was the key to opening and closing the Upside Down whenever they wanted. They tested her, pushed her, forced her to use her powers even when she was exhausted. Each time she used them, she felt weaker, but the Upside Down grew stronger. A scientist showed her a screen displaying Hawkins. Red lines pulsed beneath the town like veins. "It's waking up," he said, "and it's calling you." Fear filled 11's chest, but anger followed quickly. She was tired of being used, tired of being locked away. She wanted to go home. In Hawkins, Will began drawing again. Dark shapes, tall shadows, doors with eyes. He didn't know why his hand kept moving, but he knew it wasn't just imagination. Something was sending him images, messages, warnings, and one name appeared again and again. 11. Mike couldn't sleep. One night he stood outside, staring up at the stars. He whispered, "If you can hear me, come back." At that exact moment, the wind stopped. The world fell silent. Then, slowly, he heard her voice inside his head. "I'm here." Mike froze. Tears filled his eyes. He knew it was real. 11 was alive. Suddenly, alarms blared in the lab. Red lights flashed. 11 screamed as a dark shape pressed against the glass walls, bending reality itself. The Upside Down was no longer knocking, it was trying to break through. The Upside Down was different now. It was no longer just a dark mirror of Hawkins. It was learning from humans, from fear, from pain. Without Vecna controlling it, it began to think for itself. And what it wanted more than anything was 11. Behind the old school in Hawkins, the ground cracked open. Not wide, not loud, just enough to let something breathe. Cold fog spilled out and vanished before anyone noticed. Animals ran. Birds stopped singing. The town felt wrong again. 11 finally understood the truth. As long as she was trapped, the Upside Down would keep reaching for her. She was not just a target, she was a bridge. She made a choice. That night, she pushed harder than ever before. Walls shook, glass shattered, scientists shouted, doors bent. For the first time in a long time, 11 was not afraid. She was brave. In Hawkins, the kids felt it at the same moment. The sky flashed red. Will collapsed to his knees. Mike screamed her name. They knew she was fighting. 11 ran through dark hallways as alarms screamed. Shadows chased her. The Upside Down had found her. It was breaking through everywhere. She stopped and turned around. "No more," she said. Her eyes burned with light. 11 survived, but the danger did not end. She reached the outside world, weak but free, yet the Upside Down had already made its next move. It no longer needed gates. It had learned to hide inside the real world. In Hawkins, people began to disappear quietly. No screams, no signs, just gone. Panic spread. The kids reunited, knowing this would be their final fight. 11 returned to Hawkins, standing at its edge as the wind howled. Mike ran to her. They hugged, but there was no time for relief.